Hello and welcome to Music Lessons with Tony Valley. Today we're going to be continuing some blues solos and riffs. In today's lesson we're going to be in the key of G. We're going to be using some basic pentatonic patterns, some slides, some bends, and I'm going to take you right through the beginning and we're going to play right to the end today. All right. I'm going to take this slow because we got quite a few things going on, but it's pretty simple, but it's some really cool stuff. Our first riff, we're going to be starting right around the 5th fret. I'll play it through for you. I took you right from measure 1 all the way to the end right there. All right, we're going to start you off in the first measure, and your third finger is going to be on the 5th fret, 3rd string. And you're not going to bend this one. What you're going to do is you're going to just hit that note and have your first finger ready, covering the 3rd fret, covering the 2nd and 1st string. All right, so you're just going to go 5, 3, 3. All right. Then you're going to move your 3rd finger over to the 2nd string, and you're going to put it on the 6th fret. You're going to slide up to the 8. And again, that's using your 3rd finger. It's easy coming out of that position right there to use your 3rd. So again, your 3rd is going to slide up on the 2nd string, 6th fret to the 8th fret. And do a little vibrato at the end of that. Don't bend it. All right. Now we're going to move that 3rd finger over to the 1st string, 8th fret. And now you're definitely going to bend. Now when you do these bends, make sure you get your 2nd and 1st finger placed behind it on the frets there as some strength there, okay? So the note you're going to be playing is the actual 8th fret with the 3rd finger, 1st string. You're going to bend that up. Full bend and release. Now what I mean by that is you're going to bend all the way up and hold it and then come back down. Then you're going to put your 1st finger on and keep it on that 6th fret, 1st string. Hit that note. All right, let's take the 1st measure and 2nd measure. Just going to go. All right. 3rd measure, you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 8th fret, 2nd string. And you vibrato that note. And now we're going to move our 3rd finger down to the 7th fret, 3rd string. You're going to slide up to the 9th with that. Then you're going to move your 1st finger over to the 8th fret, 2nd string. And then 3rd finger over to the 10th fret, 2nd string. All right. Let's take measure 3 again. Just you're going to shake that. And 7, 9, 8, 10. And again, I use my 3rd finger starting that measure because it came out of measure 2 with that finger. Okay? So let's take measure 4. You're going to move up to the 10th fret, 2nd string, and you're going to do a nice bend. Full bend. And hold it. Okay? You're going to let it go, and then you're going to move your 3rd finger over to the 10th fret, 1st string, and do a full bend and release. So on measure 4, you're just going to be. I quiet it down so it doesn't make the noise when I move off of that 1st bend. I use the palm of my hand on the right hand and just kind of mute it out a little bit. So you're going. All right. Now measure 5, you're just going to put your 1st finger on the 8th fret, 2nd string. Do a little vibrato on that one. Now we're going to move down to the 7th fret, 3rd string, 3rd finger, and slide up to that 9th fret. All right, once again. Then you're going to move your 1st finger over to the 8th fret, and you're going to cover the 1st and 2nd string. You're going to hit those strings. All right, so let's take it from the beginning. All right, in our next measure, we're going to be in measure 6. You're going to move up now to the 11th fret with the 3rd finger on the 2nd string. Hit that note and do a little vibrato on that. Then we're going to move back down to the 7th fret with our 3rd finger, 3rd string. You're going to slap to the 9. Then you're going to move over to the 8th fret, 2nd string. Use your 1st finger. Then you're going to put your 3rd finger now on the 10th fret, 2nd string. So measure 6, you're just going. Now in measure 7, you're going to be hitting the 10th fret, 2nd string. You do a full bend. And now you're going to move up to the 16th fret with your 2nd finger. All right, you're just going to slide up, and you're going to go 16th fret, 3rd string with a 2nd finger. Then your 1st finger is going to be covering the 15th fret, 2nd and 1st string. A little higher riff up there. All right, so coming out of that measure, measure 7, you're going to be playing. And you can even slide up from where you're at. If you're going to be on the 10th fret, you can go. All right. I usually put my 2nd finger, slide from the 9th fret, 3rd string, and slide right up to that. All right, the next measure, measure 8, you're going to be hitting the 13th on the 2nd string with your 3rd finger, full bend. All right. Then right here, you can either slide down from the 17 or 15 with your 3rd finger to the 5th fret on the 3rd string. All right. Notice what it did? You can either go from 17 to the 5th or from the 15th to the 5th, whatever you like there. All right. And at that point, you're going to put your 1st finger on the 3rd fret, 3rd string. All right. So now we've covered 8 measures. Let me take it back on measure 7 into measure 8. In measure 9, you're going to put your 3rd finger onto the 5th fret, 4th string. Now you're going to move up to the 6th fret with your 2nd finger, 2nd string. Then you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 7th fret, 2nd string. Then the 1st finger on the 5th fret, 1st string. And now in the next measure, you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 7th fret, 1st string, and do a full bend. All right, and then move your 1st finger down to the 4th fret, 2nd string. Then 2nd finger onto the 5th fret, 2nd string. Then 1st finger goes over to the 1st string, 3rd fret. And 3rd finger goes over to the 5th fret, 1st string. You get a bend on that one. All right. So let me take it from measure 9. Okay. Now, this next measure is coming out of there. You're going to hit that 5th fret on that 1st string, do a full bend, and then move up to the 8th fret, 1st string, and do a full bend, and release, and then put your 1st finger on the 6th fret, 1st string. Okay, so let me take those 2 measures again. You can even walk into that and you can go. Whatever you like, you can mix things up. Let's take that bend again. Then again, you're going to release and then go down to the 6th fret, 1st finger, 1st string. Now let's take our last 2 measures here. You're going to put your 3rd finger over on the 2nd string, 8th fret. Do a little vibrato on that one. Then you're going to do a half bend on the 5th. You can even do a full bend, whatever you'd like on this part. 5th fret, 3rd finger, 3rd string. Bend and release, then put your 1st finger down on the 3rd string, 3rd fret, 1st finger. All right, now we're going to go into the last measure. And at that point, you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 5th fret, 4th string. Then you can use your 4th finger and put it on the 6th string, 6th fret. That's a little loud for you. And then put your 1st finger on the 3rd fret, 5th string. Do a little chromatic right up. So let me take that last measure again. that ends it for today, all right there. We've got 12 measures right there, a bunch of different stuff, blues stuff, you got bends in there, you got vibrato, you got slides. I'm going to take the chords for you, and you can play these chords, and you can play these kind of solo things right over these chords. And again, this is in the key of G. All right, so we're just going to take it from the beginning, and each chord is going to basically strum 4 times. So we're going to start with a G major, and again, what I've talked about before is you can use G major, you can use G major 6th, you can even put some major 7s in there if you like, but playing this kind of stuff right here, you want to stick to your major, dominant 7, and 6th chords. So I'm going to play with the basic majors. I'm going to start with the G, and you can play it 4 times. Now we're going to move over to the C, you're going to play that 4 times. Then back to the G, but now the G you're going to play 8 times. Now you're going to move over to the C again, play that 4 times, then again 4 more times. Then back down to the G, and you play that 4 times, and add another 4 in there. Now we're going to move to the D 4 times, down to the C 4 times, and over to the G. Now the G right here, you're going to hit 4 times, and now you're going to hit the G again twice, and the D twice. And it starts right back over on that G. All right? So you got a bunch of different stuff to play with here, and again, you can play it fast, slow. You can move these notes around, do extra bends, do some more slides, throw some more vibrato in there, but it's pretty much the sky's the limit with this one. So hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you got any questions about this, please feel free to email me at TonyValley@TonyValley.com. We'll see you next time.